So basically, the consciousness process has three parts to it. This is according to Helen Sidra's process of the voice dialogue. First, the awareness. So that's the ability to witness ourselves neutrally, without judgment. It's not saying, oh, I've just noticed I'm still getting upset at so-and-so, I wonder why that's happening. That's not neutral awareness, that's judgment. It's just noticing. So you can practice that just by sort of thinking, okay, it's, 25 to 1 on Monday, and I just notice I'm feeling this, and I notice I'm thinking this. Just noticing it. Notice my, stomach's tight because so-and-so's just walked into the room. Noticing I'm reacting in this interesting way to them. So it's just an observer position. The experience of the different selves is necessary. So that's going down into the vulnerability and finding out what the hell's going on. And identifying the primary selves. Because if I am my pusher, if I'm identified with it, or I am my achiever, or my bossy organizer who knows how to run things, there's never a chance for me to experience all the other aspects of myself. And I get locked in. And I get locked into negative patterns around people who are the opposite of that. So that's the experience of the selves, connecting with the feeling intensity and energy of the self, thus allowing a real relationship with yourself and life. And it's an amazing thing to do, to sit there and just be and feel in a very nurturing way. I'll leave some flyers out if anyone wants to ask me questions later about how you do this. The aware ego is the other part. So the aware ego is not ego of all the primary selves and being up ourselves and in charge of things. The aware ego is this developing part of ourselves that looks at the different experiences, that notices that I want to be assertive around that person, but I keep going into my pleaser. It just notices this dynamic happening. I plan what I'm going to say, and then I lose it, and I get angry instead. So it's the part of ourselves that takes that into account and thinks, okay, I need to practice this. Which part of myself is going to be useful now? So it's a part that can draw on that. And it invites all sorts of other things. If you've got very in control, then you can access, your adventurer and your playful person and all of that kind of stuff. Okay. So that's a wonderful tool you can use. And these three parts, if you do these three parts, then you're into the transforming energy game. Then you're inviting a whole new way of being that is available to us on the planet. And, we could do with it. There's 40 wars going on at any one time in human history. So this is a really interesting way to deal with some of those inner wars.